feel like we're getting negged. Did you see Jen's comment?
Welcome. Have I got the microphone on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Did I do it? Have I done it?
I can hear you and music.
I can hear you.
Well, music just comes along wherever I go. It's like my backing track, that song. I've done it. I feel like, yes, I can hear you, Jen. I remembered how, yes, it did take me 5 minutes to work out to put the microphone on. Don't worry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Scrawlr Live. Thank you for coming along. I see lots of familiar names in the chat. Amy, Amanda, Dina, Paul, Katie, Jen, Creative Soul. Welcome. Thanks for coming back again. I'm just checking now. I'm feeling... you can hear me, right? No, yeah, I did put the microphone on. I just feel like I was really confident about putting the microphone on there. And I had to double check. I was like, no, I think I have got it on. Someone please tell me I've got it on. Kat, Lee, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking out then.
Loud and
Welcome. I will... Well, let's bring you both in, shall we, while we're here? Am I going to put you in the right order again? Welcome, Kat and Lee.
Hi.
The Scrawlr team assemble on the last Thursday of the month for the live. And we're here again. This month, we're talking about ScrawlrBox 92, which was the lovely Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer. I don't know how to say that. It's probably German. I'm not very good at German.
Well done. I do not have any clue how to say that.
Either of you good at German?
No,
definitely not.
Albrecht.
We did Spanish at school.
Dürer. Yeah, I did French. We did a little bit of German, but it's a long time ago for me. So yes, we'll be going over the 92 ScrawlrBox, a bit more detail about the supplies and tips, the artist, things like that. We don't have a guest this month, probably because I was too late and as normal in inviting anybody. But our featured artist Candice is in America, so it's probably a bit early. She's probably doing something else. So she can't come on, but we'll be talking about her a bit later on. But instead of a guest, we are going to try something new. We're going to try a game, just to warm up, get everyone relaxed and wait for people that are late to arrive. Other people may still be trying to work out how to use their computer like me. But we're going to give it a go. It may work, may not work. Who knows? But the game we're going to try, not sponsored, is 6-second scribbles. I got this game, really interested to play it. So I thought the idea of the game is you pick a card like this. This one's easy. And on each card, it's got 10 items. This one is things beginning with C. So you've got 10 items and you've got 60 seconds to draw all 10 items. So 6 seconds for each one, 6-second scribbles. Now you don't know what, we've all got a card. We're not going to tell you what they are. So we're going to start a timer, 60 seconds. We're all going to draw.
Now?
Not yet, in a second. Go!
Kat was panicking. Kat was about to freak out.
Just explaining the rules. I'll start a timer. We'll have 60 seconds. We can tell you. Well, I think they'll be able to see me drawing, but they won't be able to see you guys. So we'll show them at the end, and then you'll know the title. So you'll know it's this one's things beginning with C, but you won't know what the items are. So you'll then have to guess the 10 items. We'll go one at a time. Kat, Chris, Lee, and see if you can guess the 10 items. We'll get a point for each one. You get it right. So you wins. Sound good? I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to kind of, maybe I'll put the
Yes.
I don't have I should have got the countdown music or something. Maybe I'll do that next time. Copyright claim, probably. So we've each got our category. We don't need to see the category now, do we? Well, I'll go to the overhead view so you can see me do it. I'll start a timer for 60 seconds. and then after that we'll go through and see if we can guess. Might work, might not. Tell us if it's boring at the end or didn't really work and we won't do it next month. But if it does, maybe we'll do it again, and maybe we'll get you guys involved somehow to draw. You play along with us. So are we ready? Have you guys got a pencil? You've got your cards? Are you going to do them in order?
Yes, I've got my card
I guess
and
we
my
should do them in
pencil.
order.
I'm never ready.
6 seconds. It's not long. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably quicker.
6.
6 seconds each one, right? 6 times 10, 60. 60 seconds.
Yeah, quick math.
Quick maths.
Yeah.
Okay. I will start time. Let me go to this view. So we don't have to. You're probably going to head down.
Do I have to write what it is? No, I don't write what it is.
No, don't write. Well, that's cheating. You can write the title on the bit of paper. So mine, heads up, musical instruments. Maybe I can zoom in a bit. Ominous zoom. There we go. And I'll start a timer. If I can remember how to do timer on my watch, I'll just say. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Poised.
Lee, you ready? You haven't started already. You two could be cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go.
No. Hands up.
Start timer for 60 seconds.
Ah.
Wait.
And
Go.
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 Oh. Go.
Diddle-diddle-dee. I thought I'd sing for a tiny second because there's not a lot else going on, really. Can't really. Diddle-diddle-diddle-dee. Oh my god, this is way too hard. I don't even know what that looks like. Right,
I'm
was
panicking now,
guessing.
panicking.
Halfway. We're over halfway. We're over halfway. Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell
terrible.
is that?
Stop! Oh
This
my
is
god!
terrible.
Oh my god! Ah! How do you draw that?
This is absolutely awful. What the hell is that? Oh my god.
That's making me sad.
Oh my god. Oh my god, these are the worst things I've ever drawn in my whole life. Oh my god.
And
I
Time's
was so confident.
Time's up. Time's up.
No!
That last one does not count. Wow. That was
Oh
that was,
my god.
That was so frustrating.
I don't even know if I drew them all.
I've got 10. The last one is dodgy. It's dodgy. Oh, we're going in the wrong order.
I drew 10, but you. Good
Oh,
luck.
I didn't draw
Good luck,
10.
everyone.
Damn it.
I drew 10. Just the 10th one may have been a couple of seconds over time, but who's counting?
I only drew 7.
You drew 7. Okay. Well, mine was on camera.
Yeah.
So, shall I go first?
Oh god.
Yeah, you go first.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a delay. Is there a delay? There's a slight delay, so we might, we'll give people time. What should we do? Let's just show them up. I guess if we all hold them up and talk about them for a while, or should we do? No, we'll do one at a time because otherwise we'll get confused with how it's going to work. But I think is it a few minutes behind, so we might have to wait a bit. But I'll show mine. So this is my one. Very good. You can tell what they all are, right? Especially this one. This one.
Is that
This one is
that one?
very
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
This was the one I did maybe at like 60 to 62 seconds. Some of them are pretty good. They all look like...
It looks like a radiator.
That is the
They look like
musical
an
instrument.
instrument, sure.
Do you not know how to play the radiator? Maybe. Should we guess each other's, or should we let the other guys guess? Maybe they can help out.
I think
We'll do it between us because I'm not sure how long. Not sure how long. Right. So mine is musical instruments. You two are going to try and guess them, right? Do we know?
Yeah.
Guitar.
This one?
I'd say
Guitar.
violin.
This one is guitar. Yes, guitar. I'll take that. And then this one?
Okay. Drum.
This one? Drum. Yeah. This one?
Drum.
This one again. Drum.
Triangle.
Yeah.
No, triangle.
Drum again?
No, that was triangle.
What?
Tambourine.
That triangle one's a drum.
No, that's a triangle. The other one was drum. Maybe I'm slightly delayed.
Yes. Yeah.
This one?
Tambourine.
Yes.
Tambourine.
Then I went to this one. This one?
Keyboard.
It keeps buffering.
It keeps buffering, okay. Maybe keyboard. My internet connection. I'll close that down. I'm not loading the stream. Keyboard. Close, not keyboard. What's like a keyboard? It's like a keyboard.
Piano.
Yeah. Don't sound a bit more excited, Kat, please. This is my best work. This one.
Oh, piano.
Yeah, this one.
Viola.
No, it's violin, but that's close enough.
A violin.
This one. It's not a swan.
A trombone or a saxophone.
Saxophone. Yes.
Yeah.
This one. This one.
Recorder.
Yes.
A flute.
And this one.
Flute.
It is a flute.
A flute. That's a flute.
And then this is.
Yeah.
If you get this one, I'm going to be very impressed. I'll give you a clue. It's not a radiator. But
a harp.
Yes. It's the harp. I'm going to say 10 out of 10 for that. I'm going to say I got 10 out of 10. Do you think? Maybe you said viola.
Yeah, 100%.
But, you know. All right. I think that was good. What? Okay, who wants to go next? Show us your work. I want to see you two. Come on then, Kat. Let's see yours.
I'm ready.
You need to hold it a bit closer. What was yours? What was your theme of yours?
Things beginning with B.
B.
Okay.
Oh. Balloon, button, bicycle.
Yeah.
Yes. What's that one? Bag? No, that's bag.
A book.
Book.
Bag, yeah.
Ball.
Book.
Ball.
Good luck.
Black? Black? Is that just black?
Blackberries.
Yeah, blackberry.
Bear?
Black
Yeah.
hole?
No.
Just black.
Oh, is that just a scribble?
Oh, yeah, scribble. Sorry, that one was a mistake.
Oh, okay. That looks like a...
Bagel.
Oh my God, that's the one I didn't think anyone would get.
I was going to say donut, but obviously donut doesn't begin with B.
And then these little fellas.
Berries.
No.
What is that?
Hold it up again. I'm sure if we could see a drawing properly, we'd get it straight away. Potatoes.
Beans.
Beans. Beans.
Yeah.
Of course. Beans. Excellent.
Right.
10 out of 10 for you as well. Come on then, Lee. See if you can get a clean sweep.
I only got 7.
Oh, well, 7 out of 7 then.
My
7 out of 7
was vegetables.
Vegetables. Well, you went way too much detail. Yeah. Look at that. They're too good. I even numbered them as well. Very, very good. Well,
Very,
One
very
must
helpful.
one must be carrot, right? Carrot,
Yeah. Carrot.
Yes.
Mushroom.
mushroom,
Yes.
Pumpkin.
Yes.
corn,
Corn.
Yeah.
peas,
Peas.
Yes.
Potato.
Yes.
and
Onion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
There you go.
was so good.
We are
There you go.
all masters of our craft, I think.
Sure.
Oh, I've done it again. I keep putting you in my position. Well done. Well, that was fun for us. I don't know whether it's fun for anyone else, but I enjoyed it. I think this is a good warm-up task for drawing. It'd be gets it out there. Quite fun. So it's probably still buffering. People not even. We're just like having fun playing games, and no one can see anything either. So tell us in the chat if we've caught up and if you can hear us. Oh, Creative Soul is guessing. Cello was also a guess. That was good. What? That's
Cello's a good one.
The last one. He thought my recorder was something I shouldn't say. Not. Quite, I guess it was quite valid.
Quite.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, what? That's what a recorder. You all guessed recorder, so you knew what it was. Right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for playing along, everyone at home. I'm guessing you all got them right. I mean, they were so good. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play that again next week. Maybe we'll think of a better format because maybe we could send one out randomly to the group or something, and we don't see it, or Kat, you send one out, and then me and Lee will try and guess them, get them, pick a few to share out next time. All right, that's silliness out of the way. Let's get on to the box, shall we? Box 92. I will go back into this shot. Thank you very much, guys. Come, stay with me. Here we are. Box 92. I did have a. Let me do this. Look. Magic. Look at that, professional. So yeah, box 92 was watercolor pencils. So they're a bit more than watercolor pencils, I think. They are the Magnus Dura. These chunky bad boys. With a special color selection that we chose that we thought represented it well. My favorite of the 5 is definitely the orange. It's got to be the orange. The pigment on this was just crazy. It was so colourful, and when you add water to it, it just felt like the colour would go on forever. Some of the other ones were a bit more subtle, but the orange was definitely my favourite, and that kind of led to the theme of the whole box being orange. Obviously, we've got the artist, Candice Fincher. She drew this, or painted, sorry, this lovely butterfly and flowers. I don't know what type of butterfly it is. Is it it's not a admiral or something, is it? Or is it a moth? I think it's a butterfly.
It's a butterfly. It's got a name, but I've forgotten it, which is really helpful.
It's not an admiral though, is it? But it looks similar. They're orange. And there's flowers in the background. So that's a lovely print by Candice. So the sticker that goes with that. Now, what I thought was interesting in this box was the Frisk masking fluid. Really enjoyed playing around with this. Some pros, some cons. It's fun to work with, hard to work with, depending on your patience. But maybe we'll get back to that later with the tips. And then we've got this Frisk watercolor paper pad, 10 sheets, 300 GSM. So nice thick water paper, takes a lot of water. And there's something else. Oh, the brush. The Pro Art Polar brush, size 4. Nice small white synthetic brush. And that was it. We didn't have no graphite pencil. So you'll be happy about that. I know everyone says, oh, another graphite. Kat was happy. She didn't have to write another description for a graphite pencil and make it sound no fine liner. So just kind of like a pure watercolor box, but with a different twist on it with the pencils, and experimenting with the Frisk masking fluid, which was fun. I enjoyed it. Do you guys enjoy playing with this? Mixed reviews. What do we think?
No.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it works really well as a product. It's like a really good masking fluid, but I do not have the patience to use it. That's my only issue, because it does dry.
No, I agree.
It takes ages to dry, and I was trying to make reels and it was taking me all day and I was getting frustrated. But I guess if I was to like be in the mood to do it, it would be really good, because it's a really nice thing to have with watercolors. I'm just not a fan of waiting for things.
I think are we still buffering? What's it look like on? I'm seeing comments. Is it really slow? Is that my terrible internet?
Yeah, they're still reading. They're still doing the game on your bit of the game.
Oh no. Well, I guess I don't know. Do we just carry on? I think it's probably just because of my internet slow, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. So I guess we just have to roll with it and hope it sorts itself out. Apologies if it's unwatchable. I'll look at it again for next week. Maybe I think because my family just came home and they're probably all watching Netflix or something. So, apologies. Okay, so back to the box. Yeah, let's take a look in the zine. I really liked the zine this month. It was so colourful and lots of fun, interesting things to display with the pencils as waters. You can use them on their own, and all the tips. I think we did quite well with the tips section, and these along with the helpful advice from Candice on masking fluid, because she knows how to use it better than us. Although we gave it a good go. So lots of tips there. Obviously, previous boxes, top 3, and the article back to die for. So yeah, that's kind of an overview of the box. My favourite item, well, the colour is orange. That's my favourite. And then I did like the Frisk. I think it was really good. Once you get to grips with it, I think that's the difference. You have to kind of be patient, not too heavy-handed, I guess. But yeah, it's good to experiment with different techniques and keeping some highlights and things. So I think it was a good inclusion. We chose Candice because of her mastery of masking fluid, and there is some. Let's see if I can show some of her work while we talk. So she's done some. If you go on her Instagram, you can see lots of videos of her using masking fluid. Basically, you use it as a resist to not put it down when you don't want any paint, and then once it's dry, then you can peel it off and put some colour back on, leave it white, double it up. I was experimenting with putting it down on some colour, putting it down on white. There's some other things. That's what the one she's got. Some tips and tricks. If you haven't already, go and check out Candice's Instagram. She's got loads of images of her work, and obviously some videos of how she does the work, how she uses masking fluid, and some very satisfying. She's using a gum rubber to remove it. I quite enjoy just peeling it off. When you get a good big bit, just peeling it off. Very satisfying if you can pull that off. So yeah, let's the Scrawlr challenge for box 92 was metamorphosis. I can't say that. Too late in the day. And there's some great challenge pieces. We've picked our top 3. Those have been contacted and they've got their points. They're on the website. The box is now live on the website, so I can give you a quick flash of our top 3. There's our top 3. If you didn't know already, go to the website, check them out. There's links to there, and got lots of butterflies, skulls, frogs. What else was there? Tadpoles. What other animal? Lots of people with wings. So yeah, it was a fun challenge. Lots of great work. But we've also chosen not the top 3, but some other of our favourites, and we're going to talk about them now. Is that right? Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first while I find what we're doing? This one. Which one was yours, Kat? Yours was the dragonfly one. This one.
Dragonfly. I picked a dragonfly. Yeah.
That's very pretty.
It's really pretty. They look so delicate.
Yeah, and the wings just look so sheer and like delicate, like you say. It's lovely.
Yeah. So that's literally what I saw it, and it drew my eye to it because it looks very nice. Very good use of the masking fluid as well in the wings. They've clearly got a lot more patience than me, so bravo.
Yeah, I really like the way that the colours. Again, this is why I struggle with watercolour, because the colours look really bright and vibrant still. Like, whereas I just get them all muddy and dark by the end of it, but I just keep working it. But they're like really nice and bright. That's still.
Yeah.
And lots of detail in a small piece. So yeah,
it looks like they've also shaded over. Sorry, talking over.
Yeah, drawn over.
It looks like they've shaded over the top as well to add some depth into those wings. It's beautiful. That's all I can say, really.
Really nice, really nice. Do you think they used the masking fluid in between the wings, or I don't know?
I think they did. Yeah.
Do that?
I think they did.
Yeah, like the one. Great choice. Not quite the top 3, but still one of our favourites. There are lots to choose from, so really hard to do that.
Yeah, really hard each time.
But which is why we do this, because we want to give more people some props on their great drawings.
Exactly.
Okay, so Lee, your choice was this one.
Yes.
By Drop Dead Rosie.
I love this.
This is
because I'm a big fan of Drop Dead Rosie stuff anyway. But like I like the she flipped it in reverse. Because usually it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, but this time it's a sheep in wolf's clothing, which is really interesting. And it's just really interesting to look at. Like the sheep's eyes, they've always creeped me out, but she got them really well. And
sheep's eyes are a bit weird.
It's really creepy but cool.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a wolf just like trying to swallow a sheep whole. But then I realised I think like you say, it's a sheep in wolf's clothing.
Yeah,
you got to be brave to be a sheep and dress up like a wolf and go into a wolf pack, I guess.
Badass sheep.
Built different. He's built different. That sheep.
Badass sheep. Yeah. Very good. I like that one a lot. And it's not, the colours are quite different. They've not gone with the orange so much as like something, because the orange is the most vibrant. It kind of stands out with a lot of the artworks. I really like that one. My choice was this one.
That's
like
beautiful.
Kitty Darkstar art. She posted some I'm going to show you. There's different stages of the work, which I think is quite interesting to show. So the first they did the pencil sketch, which looks great on its own. Then they added the masking fluid, and I was just like, wow,
that looks cool.
It looks cool on its own, right? Just
yeah,
being able to control that was good. And then adding the color and removing the masking fluid, like it's a nice one. And then the final one is just adding those extra details back in with some more pencil on top. I think again, it's the brightness that, and there's some nice texture in the background. The really good use of the masking fluid, I think, here. And this is why I really like this one, because you could tell a lot of time waiting for masking fluid to dry, but also, some good, well thought out uses for the masking fluid. So yeah, really like that one. Thank you very much for everyone who.
Really like those leaves as well. They look really cool.
Yeah, there's
some nice. Some sort of salt technique as well.
Yeah, it looks like. Let me see if I can get it bigger. Yeah, I think they've got like some salt technique on the leaves, and in the background there's some texture on it as well. That's really nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Really nice.
But yeah, thank you to everybody who does get involved in the Scrawlr sketch and Scrawlr challenge every month. We love seeing all the artwork as usual. Use the hashtags to share it with us. We pretty much look at them all, sometimes more than once. Love going through the community page and looking at everyone's artwork and being jealous about the skills and interpretation and how good everyone is. It's great fun. So thank you for that. Keep scrawling, keep sending in your artworks. Thank you. Okay, so sticking with the box, if we're still buffering, well, people will be watching this at 10 o'clock tonight, so apologies. Hopefully we'll be able to watch the end. So yeah, let's go on to a few extra tips. There's tips in the zine, obviously, which are great. Some that we've picked out, and some from Candice herself, especially about masking fluid and how that works. But I really enjoyed just experimenting with this box, like what different effects you can get with the pencils, dry, wet, how the masking fluid works. And so there's lots of different techniques we can use right with this box. So we've all picked a tip to run through. Lee, do you want to go first this time? With your yours is probably the most profound, I think.
Yeah. So my tip is.
Let me find
really a tip. It's more of a.
This is your artwork. Here we go.
Yeah. So my tip isn't really a tip. It's more of a polite suggestion to be kind to yourself when you're doing your artwork for these boxes. Because if you're like me, and many artists are, you get very frustrated with yourself when things don't work the way you want them to. So yeah.
So tell us a bit of background. So this was not your first attempt at the challenge, right?
No, this was like my fourth attempt. This was like, because I kept drawing stuff and it wasn't quite working or looking the way I wanted it to be. So after a very frustrating day and stressing myself out over it, I just scrapped it all. And I did this within like 10 minutes. Like it literally, I didn't even plan it. Like I'm a big planner. Like everything has to be researched, planned, dotted, and all
but
that. And this just came in like
worked.
10.
Planning ones didn't
not
work
for me this time, unfortunately.
So
I think I was overthinking it personally.
You got frustrated, and then this happened, and so your tip is not to worry, not to get so stuck in your own head, not worry about the outcome. Enjoy the process.
Yes, for sure. Enjoy the process. That's it. Because I feel like we forget that sometimes, and I definitely did, and I just ended up putting myself in a whole that wasn't quite fun. And I actually did quite enjoy it. Just like, it doesn't always have to be, enjoyable, but,
I think
putting
as soon
your
as you let go,
emotions on the page. Yeah, the emotions on the page is what makes it art, right? Because art is expressing yourself. So,
yeah.
yeah, that's
And
my tip. Be
we
kind to
were talking
yourself and
about it
take
earlier.
time.
We really like the little big puff of air, this kind of like the frustration.
Mm,
You can really sense it. We really
yeah,
like it. So thanks for that tip.
yeah.
Good. I think everyone can take something from that. I can, especially. Yeah. Sometimes you just get too wrapped up in the finished product and don't enjoy the process. Just enjoy the experimentation. Having fun with it.
Yeah, it's all about having fun.
Yeah. Okay. So let me do my one next. I'm going to jump in here. So I'm not going to show you overhead view because mine's about the masking fluid really, and there's kind of lots of different tips. This is a few experiments I did just with the masking fluid. And I think one of the tips I quite liked, and maybe it was what the kind of Scrawlr challenge piece used that I chose, because I found when I was using it, like these two roses I did here, I used it more as like a buffer between the colours, because sometimes, as if you're impatient like me when using watercolours, you put down a yellow and then you go to colour another one bit section in orange, and then the two wet bits meet, and then suddenly all the colours mix, and that's when you end up with a muddy mess, like impatient watercolorists do. So I used the masking fluid as like a little buffer, more like a batik style if you're using like a wax resist. So drawing the outlines and then filling in the gaps with the colour, and then because the masking fluid is so kind of thick, it doesn't let the colour seep through. So in the same way that you reveal the white, the colours don't bleed across. So I found that quite handy to use with these. So because I didn't, with the green and the orange of this rose, or red of the rose, it didn't kind of, I didn't have to wait for the other colour to dry. I could just put them close up together and they didn't merge. So that was quite a good tip, I think. But just experimenting with the masking fluid, I liked dotting it down like with this bit, and then putting a wash over the top, or then putting dots on top of the colour that's already there, then putting another wash over the top. You can kind of build up layers.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you've got to be careful when you're peeling off the masking fluid on stuff that's already been painted, because it can peel off if it's still wet or things like that. You can peel off some of the colour. Like I think that kind of happened a bit here in this leafy one in the middle. I was trying to experiment with layering up colours and then putting more layers on top, and you can, again, if I was more patient. But that's why I really enjoyed experimenting and then rubbing bits out and doing some more layers and things like that. So it's not something that I'd use a lot, but I really liked experimenting with it. And I think there's some good techniques you can use with it, even if it's just the simple fact of just keeping the white bits white for your highlights. I think that's kind of the basic use, but if you think about it, it could be used for a lot of different ways. But it does take a long time to dry. So if you get too much out, then the needle's quite thin, and if you hold it upside down, it will come out really quick. But it's dripping out now. But if you hold it at a slight angle, you can draw, and it comes out nice and thin. So really experiment with the angle that you hold it at if you want to get thin lines or a lot. But if once a lot comes out, then you can't put it back in. And also remember to put the needle back in properly. So yeah, that's a few little things that I found when using the masking fluid. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I've got one now to add to my collection if I ever want to experiment with watercolours more. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'd probably give it another go. I'm just I wasn't in that frame of mind. I couldn't find enjoyment from it, but I'm sure I will one day. It's a nice masking fluid, so I'm a bit spoiled, really. It's like me turning my nose up at something that's really good, but yeah, just didn't have the patience. It's me. I'm the problem.
Okay, So, Kat, you've got a tip for us. What's yours about?
Yes.
Videos to use?
I really like making texture. So I really enjoyed using the pigment, like scraping it off using a craft knife. You can either like put it into a little pan or just use sharpenings because you need to sharpen the pencil, and then just dripping it onto a wet page. And then when I found sometimes the paint was drying too quickly, so you wouldn't get like the little bloomy bits. So I just dabbed on a sponge to spread the pigment out a little bit more, and it just made it a little bit more, I don't know, I like a sketchy, rough look. So that was quite fun. That was my favourite.
Really good. That shows the process.
You get some really interesting effects.
I don't have the picture of the final piece. Do you have the final piece there or not?
I have the final piece here, yeah.
Because we can see the technique, but I don't think that shows it in its own. So.
That's really cool. I really like that. It's very expressive.
Textures on it, and it's nice to touch
it.
That sort of thing. Just playing around, having fun with it, trying to find some enjoyment in colours.
For sure.
I really like it. I love it. It gets very expressive, and the way you got the textures from the bits. That's why the thick like leads of these are quite good. There's lots of pigment in there. Like this whole pencil's got a lot of pigment in it. So scrape it off. Even when you're sharpening it, just save. You know, if you're using a knife, just make sure you save them in a little pot, or if you use a sharpener, just try and save them, and you can use them like normal watercolors, can't you? So, okay, so that's some tips. Thanks, guys, for that.
No worries.
You guys will all be listening to this on Friday afternoon when it finally stops buffering. I'm not sure. Someone's still saying violin and sax in the comments. Really, are we that far behind? Crikey. Maybe we should. I'd say give up, but we're here now. Let's just carry on. See what happens. We're having fun. If no one else can
Thank you, everyone, for putting up with the buffering.
Really
Thank
matter.
you.
We're just carry on. So apologies if you're commenting and we're not replying because we're probably asleep now in real time. But yeah, so that's the box. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a really good box. I hope everyone else did. The sticker's really cool too. So what else have we been up to this month? We've had some great Scrawlr sketch prompts this month. Starting with the letter E was one of them. Selfie was a great one. There's some really good ones for selfie. And zebra was that one. Zebra was one. And zebra was, and we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about them, are we? We're going to show because we all picked one of our favourite Scrawlr sketches based on zebra. And hopefully, if you go to the community page on the channel, probably not do it now. Open it because the buffering will probably go madness. There should be a poll where we've got our 3 favourite. Can you two see the poll? Is the poll live?
Yeah, I saw the poll.
Okay. So yeah, the poll should have been open since 6. And here it is. I can put it here. I'll put it up. I've done this lovely background. Here we go. Here are the 3 zebra sketches with a lovely rainbow zebra background, which I chose today. So yeah, we've all chosen one of our favourite zebra sketches. We've got a zebra giraffe, a zebra mohawk, and a gazebo, a zebra gazebo, a zebra mohawk, and a giraffe zebra, or giraffe in a zebra jumper. Yeah, so head over to the community page and vote on your favourite. If there's no votes by the end of the time we finish this, we'll know that they haven't got to this bit yet. But whoever gets the most votes, whether it's at the end of this live stream or 2 hours later once everyone's finished watching it, we will whoever gets the most votes, we will give them one of our lovely mystery Scrawlr packs. This is the one, the heavy one. Smells like hot
Maybe if the lagging continues, just so that everybody's got a fair chance, we'll pick a random winner afterwards. Because they're
I was going to
be able
suggest
to
that.
catch up with
the as I said, the vote on the community thing will, whoever gets the most votes will send the artist one of these, and then we'll also, as always, send one of the viewers who, if you've got this far and you haven't given up on the, like, I think you probably all deserve
it.
But I say, well, let's say just type in zebra in the chat, and then we'll pick someone, whether it's at the end of the stream or afterwards. We'll pick someone, and we'll send someone who's here live, sticking it through all that. If you can, I mean, it's hard enough to watch us do this at normal speed, probably. So if it's buffering, I feel for them. But we'll send you a Scrawlr pack, and we'll send whoever's voted the best Scrawlr pack. So get voting for your favourite zebra. We'll probably see how it is in a few minutes, 10 minutes or something. We'll give it 10 minutes, and then we'll talk about who chose what, maybe, and which one is the best. I think Lee, you won the last one, didn't you? No, you won the chicken one. What was it like? And then it was the feet. And you won the feet one as well, didn't you? That was the belly feet one.
No, I didn't win the chicken one.
Oh no,
you won the chicken one.
Yours was,
I won the feet one.
I haven't won anything.
So everybody choose Cat's one, which you don't know which one it is. Maybe you do. Maybe you can guess. Maybe you could guess, like, Cat's. Do you reckon people can guess, like, from us knowing what?
I think after today they probably will. I think after today they probably will, for sure.
Maybe, yeah. Good. So there's the zebra A, zebra B, zebra C. Pick your favourite, and we're going to send a Scrawlr pack to the most voted, and we'll send one to you when you put zebra in the comments. First zebra I see is we'll know. I'll start a timer now, and that's how long it takes for people to get to this bit. Okay. What else are we going to talk about? We've got some other things to talk about. Done Scrawlr sketch. What's next? Update on t-shirt competition. We are working on it. I know we mentioned it. Did we mention it last month in the live stream?
Yeah, we said we were going to do it, and then we started it.
We haven't got quite there yet. Probably we'll definitely have it out before the next stream. I'm going to commit to that. We'll have it in the next week or so. I think we need to get it out there. So there'll be details coming. Stay tuned to the socials. We'll probably send out an email. But we'll look forward to seeing all your excellent t-shirt designs, and hopefully you will win a big prize and get your artwork on a Scrawlr t-shirt, and that will then link to a new round of t-shirts. I think we spoke about that last month, saying we decided not to reprint the old ones, just go with the new ones, unless anyone really, really, really wants them. You can get lots of people to. So t-shirt competition, we haven't done it yet, but it's coming up. What else? Stationery show. I went to the stationery show in London. Was that last week? Yeah, last Wednesday. And Kat was sharing some of the content that I managed to kind of film, didn't I? Ish.
Savvy bits.
Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, stationery show, which it was great fun. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I go to these. There's only two. There's one in Germany I go to, one in London, and just going to see all the new stuff: pens, pads, paints, new innovations in the stationery. I mean, it's a stationery show, but they do have an art section. they're getting better at more art supplies. There's a big art one in Germany, Creative World, which is very good, but that's huge. This is one in London, which was fun. Went along for the day, saw a lot of people, a lot of cool things, and yeah, I had real good fun. I mean, what's not to love, right? Stationery and art supplies. But yeah, if you like seeing more behind the scenes updates, things like that, we can do more videos when I go out on my travels, or we're talking today about behind the scenes of the reels. We're watching Kat make a reel is quite interesting. I think that would be fun. Throwing art supplies everywhere and doing funny things. So
yeah, we should do a behind the scenes one.
More behind the scenes, how we run ScrawlrBox in the office, what we do, silly things we get up to. Maybe we could do more of that. If not, then yeah, we won't, I would say. So yeah, what else? Some changes. We wanted to get.
Sorry.
I'm just reading the comments. They're quite far behind. So yeah, some changes we are thinking about doing coming up in the next few months, and we wanted to get your opinion on it because we are unsure how much weight these things hold inside the box. So one of them was removing the prompt card. Like, how much do you love the prompt card? This prompt card here. Because we could just include it in the zine. We've got information about the supplies on the back. This could be on a page in the zine. We could have the prompt on the back page of the zine, or in there somewhere. Do we need it as a separate thing? It's an extra cost. Could we just include it in this and give you something else? It's quite nice to take a photograph next to your artwork, but maybe we could do that in the zine. Let us know. The suite's another thing, but I think we decided that we'd like to keep the suite. People would be too upset. That's one step too far, I think. So yeah, what do you think about that? I know we can't. This is going to be 2 days' time when we find out the answer, but we might put we could follow up maybe with a post in the community with like a poll, Kat, about
I think that's a good
cheap
idea.
prompt card, lose the prompt card, add to the zine. Do want a bigger prompt card? Back to the bookmark from 5 years ago. Someone's going to say. Yeah. There's another thing. This one is especially for Amy, I think, isn't it? This one. Finally.
Oh no, Amy's not going to be here. Well, she's going to be here, but she's not going to see it live.
She's not going to see it live.
No.
Well, maybe. Well, I won't do it then. Shall we? Should we just leave it? We'll just do it next time.
Yeah, I think we should do it next time.
Let's get the
internet
started.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Well, you can probably guess what it was going to be about. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll leave it then. The buffering has decided that we're going to do it next month, or maybe we'll put it in the community in a poll as well. If Amy posts something on the community and gets 15 likes on it, we'll post the question there. Because I think she'll like it. Well, she'll definitely have an opinion. But yeah, okay, skip that one then. We're kind of there. We're an hour in. Everyone else is probably 10 minutes in. I need to give my internet service provider a call and find out what's going on, or get my kids off of Netflix and doing some homework. We would normally say Q&A, but that's probably not going to work. But we did ask earlier a few questions on Instagram. Is that right, Kat? We got a couple in.
Yes.
So what questions were they?
Somebody asked if we were going to do more combo kits because they really liked our combo kits. Are we going to do any more?
Yes. Yeah, I think we should. There is a bit of a insider release. There is more combo. We did sell out of combo kits, but now we have restocked a few of the previous versions. So there were 6 different ones. Now they're available on the website now, even for non-active subscribers. So there's not many left, but there is a few on the website now. So if you missed out on the combo kits, go check them out. So there is a few of all of them been restocked. So I probably send an email out about it, but if you're watching this, then you get first dibs. But once they're gone, we can look at a second version, a second run. Have a look at. We got new boxes, different themes. So we can certainly it may not be as many 6, but we probably can get 3 different combo kits out. We can put a few together. So we'll look at that for sure. I guess this with the sketchbook as well. Maybe we'll. Yeah, I think have we got more sketchbooks? I can get some more anyway. Yeah, we'll certainly look at that. And then the other question, was the other question the thing that we're skipping? Is it? That was what the other question was, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was about what we were going to talk about.
It was a question from Amy.
It was from Amy.
I mean, you might
So now
as
she
well
knows
talk
what we're
about
talking
it
about.
now, because it's like, you know.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we all know what it is because Amy goes on about it all the time, and it's hat. I'm not wearing my hat this time, and I'm not going to be creating one-off hats for the shop just yet. But I have been looking at adding more boxes to the Scrawlr blanks range. I think there's more opportunity there for some custom kits and more customizable items, and by popular demand, a Scrawlr blanks cap seems to be one of the options. So I'm looking into this, and I'm pretty sure that it will happen eventually. I'm not sure when. Hopefully next few months, but don't hold me to that because that's difficult for me to keep to any dates generally. But yeah, seriously looking at adding the Scrawlr blanks hat to the cap to the range with some markers, maybe some Posca. We'll have to work out. We'll do some testing on what's the best. But the question that we had was, what hat? Which hat? Now, here I've got an image here. So let's show that. Amy, will you be the first one to let us know? But these are the 2 hats, and the question is, do we go with the all white Scrawlr blanks, everything white, it's blank, it's a blank cap, the white cap, or do we go with the white and black, which one is pure blanks and it will fit with the theme. The other one is probably more wearable, more versatile, because it's really hard to paint the plastic mesh and the back. I've tried it on hats, it doesn't really work too well. So maybe the black mesh and visor with a white foam front. I think it's foam. So you can color and design your own front, and then it will kind of blend into the hat design. I think both are workable options, but I thought we've got a lovely community of subscribers, so maybe we could ask you guys, would you prefer the all white hat or the black and white hat? You can say in the comments, and maybe we will also again at some point do a poll on the community so we can have a vote on it officially, and then once we've worked out which one we'll go with, we'll put it all together, get it out there. So that is we'd like being our favourite scrawlers, the people that have watched 4 hours of buffering and got to this point. We take your opinion very seriously. So let us know. We'll do next week. We'll do a poll as well on the community to get everybody's opinion. But yeah, it's progressing, Amy. Look, if you force my hand, we will do it eventually, but we need your help, so let us know. And there are some other Scrawlr blanks ideas we've been throwing around, so hopefully we'll have a few new options later in the year. I think that's all from me. I think we've tortured these people long enough.
Thank you so much, guys, for bearing with us.
Yeah, you've been brilliant, really.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that you say that there's probably no one left. So.
I mean,
yeah. No. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for coming back again. We will be here next month with the 93 ScrawlrBox, which hopefully most of you would have had by now. And in being John, we've already started seeing some great stuff come into the community from that one. Another really bright, colourful box with lots of potential of, great artworks. And we've seen lots of interesting things already. So yeah, get those artworks shared with the hashtag or on the community channel. Send them to us. We will have a look. And maybe you can be in the zine for the next time, or maybe you'll be in the stream. Keep doing the Scrawlr sketches. Get involved in the community. Let us know if you've got any questions, problems about ScrawlrBox or art. We don't want to know. Yeah, why not? Yeah, just be part of the community. We're in there. We're listening. We're getting involved. So yeah, just let us know. Thank you for listening to me ramble on, and I hope it's worth the wait. Have you two got anything to say before we sign off?
No, I think YouTube there is.
No.
I think if they stayed this long, they're probably asleep. But
yeah.
No, so thank you very much, everybody. Goodbye. See you again next month.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep scrolling. See you soon. Bye, guys.